Today I'm going to share with my YouTube friends one of my biggest cheat recipes, and I would say it's one of the best chocolate cake recipes ever, but it is so easy. I really don't want to share it, but I will. You need 4 bananas that you've mashed up in a bowl, and if they're starting to go brown a bit, that's absolutely perfect because they're sweeter when they're like that. And you also can take bananas when they're like this and throw them in the freezer and freeze them and then defrost them when you're going to use them for a cake. That's perfect. You're going to add to it 2 eggs and then just a chocolate cake mix, so whichever chocolate box cake mix you want to use, Duncan Hines, Betty Crocker, Shop's Own, and you're going to mix those 3 ingredients together. So the 4 ripe bananas mashed, the 2 eggs and the cake mix, and I'll come back to you when that's done. I like to use an electric hand mixer to blend this all together, but you could do it by hand. You need to have preheated your oven to 350 degrees or 160 Celsius and leave it preheating until the oven light goes off. I always use large eggs as well, by the way, for baking, so 2 large eggs have gone into this. And you need to use like a bundt tin, or you could use 2 round cake tins, it would work just the same, but I like to use this one, and I like to spray it all with cooking oil spray first to make sure that it doesn't stick, even though it's a non-stick. You've got your mixture all combined using hand mixer. I have got a stand mixer, but I hate it because it just it's so much work to clean it all afterwards. Once you've used your hand mixer, just get a spatula and just go round the sides, scrape down the sides, and go underneath to make sure all the cake mixture's incorporated totally. Then put in 1 cup of chocolate chips and just stir them round to combine. So once you've got your chocolate cake into your bundt pan and all smoothed down nicely like this, you want to set your timer for 35 minutes or thereabouts. It'll probably be 35 to 40 minutes. I'll let you know exactly what the cooking time was afterwards. Whilst the cake's cooking, I wanted to do a shout out to my good friend Cooking with Cricket, who has this YouTube channel. Cricket does fantastic cooking videos. She does vlogs where she tells you about her life. She's got some gorgeous squirrels that are tame outside her house, and she shows you those. She does couponing, so if you live in the States, she shows you where to get the best deals. She shares videos of her garden, she makes candles, she's got a website called cricketcreates.com, so you could go and visit that and check out her brilliant candles. If you love Yankee candles and things like that, you don't know what you're missing. You need to go and visit cricketcreates.com, and you need to go and visit her YouTube channel to check out her videos. She's also having a competition where once she reaches 300 subscribers, and if you've subscribed, liked and commented on one of her videos, you'll be entered into a competition to win some of her candles. So please go and visit her channel. She's a fantastic person, I love her to bits, and I'd appreciate it if you go and visit her channel. So the cake has only been baking for 30 minutes, and I checked on it and put a cake tester in, and the cake tester comes out completely clean. So we don't want to overbake this at all, so it's fine. After 30 minutes, pull the cake out, just start checking then. We'll leave this in the tin for about half an hour just to cool down so it shrinks from the sides and it's easier to get out. Then we'll put it onto the plate that we're going to ice it, that it's going to be presented on and then iced on. Move it from the bundt pan, place it on the plate that you're going to present it on, and then just let it cool completely before icing it, and then I'll show you the cheat icing that you put on top of it. For the icing, we're really going to cheat, and we're just going to use Betty Crocker's chocolate buttercream style, and I just want you to put the container into the microwave for about 20 seconds just to allow it to become like pouring consistency. Make sure you remove any tin foil or any foil or metallic products from it before putting it into the microwave, else otherwise it'll explode. Just pour the icing once it's been in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds just over the top, and just let it drizzle down the sides totally. It will well a bit in the middle, but it doesn't matter, just let it drizzle down the sides like this for this effect. I mean, you really can't get much more of a cheat than that. Scatter some of the remaining chocolate chips that I've got over the top, and pop this in the refrigerator just so it sets up properly. It doesn't taste like a chocolate cake mix at all. It's got like a brownie texture to the cake. I've got nothing but good praise for this cake. People ask me to make it for them all the time. I must admit that I never honestly say that it's made from a cake mix, because I don't really think that it matters. If it tastes good, there's no problem at all, and I think it looks good, especially with the icing drizzling down the sides and everything, and the chocolate chips on top. I'm not going to cut it because this is for my colleagues tomorrow, because I've been off work for a couple of weeks. They asked me if I'd make a cake for when I returned. So you'll just have to take my word for it that it is one of the easiest chocolate cakes and one of the nicest tasting chocolate cakes you'll ever have. It's so moist, it's delicious. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please visit Cricket's channel, as I said to do, because of the, her channel's fantastic and she's got the competition coming up too, and I hope you enjoy this recipe.